Hey, what's up guys? So my name is Rajul Gayan and today I'm going to give you an introduction to the Scratch programming. So please like the video, share the video and subscribe my channel Broadband Boss for more programming and coding videos like this. So without wasting any time, let's begin the video. So when you open Scratch, this type of interface is open to you, okay, but nowadays you will not be able to see this type of interface because this is the older version of the latest version of the Scratch, that is the Scratch 3, and it is the Scratch 2 offline editor. See, you can see here Scratch 2 offline editor, and I have already made a video on how can you install Scratch 2 offline editor, and if you have not watched the video, please watch the video in the card. That is, while watching the video you will be able to see a circle with an eye in it. You can press on it and you will be able to see that the video is available here. So let's discuss on our topic. So in the first part, that is today's part, I will discuss the motion blocks, and then in the 10 parts I will be making 10 parts of introduction of Scratch, and each part I will discuss each type of blocks. Okay, so at first let's discuss about the motion block. So everyone knows that motion is something that means to move, right? So let's create a program of a motion block. When the green flag button is clicked, move 10 steps. Okay, now let's see. See, it moved. Every time we click on the button, it will move 10 steps, right? Now let's discuss about the turn 15 degrees. Turn 15 degrees means it will turn 15 degrees, okay, in the clockwise direction. Now let's see, turn 15 degrees. See, every time we click on the green flag button, it will turn in clockwise direction until we stop the program. Now turn 15 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. Let's check it. See, it is rotating in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so now let's see the point in direction. Let's take it to its real position. Point in direction means it will point in a direction that you want, that is in 90 degree, in 90 degree right, negative 90 degrees the left, 0 is up and 180 degrees down. Let's check the 180 degree down. See, it pointed towards the down, that is the 180 degree, and here at the cursor you can see that the Y position is negative 180. Now let's see at the 0 degree, that is the up, means it will point at this one, this side. See, it pointed at this side. Let's check at the right. Right is the default only, at the left. See. Now let's go to up. Or you can also change the pointing direction from clicking on the eye and then pointing direction 0. You can change by correcting the direction of the circle of the line. Okay, done. Now let's see, point towards mouse pointer. That means it will point towards the mouse pointer, and you can see a drop down, it will point towards any sprite when we click on the green flag button. See, we clicked here and it pointed at this one. Okay, now let's go to XY. Go to XY means you can set it to any position that you want from one place. See here, let's check its position. It is X is equal to 177 and Y is equal to 124. Now I want it to go to here. What is X? Negative 220 and Y is negative 144. Negative 220 and negative 144. Let's see. See, it went. Now let's check the go to mouse pointer. That means if we place the forever block, it will go to the mouse pointer. See, whenever I take the mouse pointer, it will go to the mouse pointer, and if we don't want the forever block, then put it away, and see, it went to the mouse pointer. It is like point towards the mouse pointer only, but in the point towards the mouse pointer, it will not be moving, it will just point, and in the go to mouse pointer, it will point also and go also. Now let's drag it. Now glide 1 second. While go to, what we can see that when we click it here, it is in a glance, it is going from here to there. Okay, now we want it to go slowly. Now for this we can do it glide 1 second, or we can increase the time to slower the movement of the sprite. See, to slower the movement, and if we want the fast movement of the sprite, then let's check it. So what is the fast movement? The more the time is increased, the more the time it will take to reach its x and y position. Now change x by 10. Change x by 10 means it will go in the x position. Change x by 10. See, it is going change x by 10, and if we want it to go to the left, then we can edit it to -10 or -5, any number that we want, and the decimals also. See, it is going. Now set x to this. Set x to 20 means it will set the x position. It will set the x position to a specified number. Okay, so if you want to set x position to the 50, then I can give a guarantee that it will go to here or here. Let's check it. See, it is almost. Now change y by 10, it will change its direction in the y position. See, it is going, and if we want it to go down, change y by -10. Now let's see. See, it is going down, and let's check the set y. Here it is, and let's set y to the 60. I can give you the guarantee that it will go to hardly here or here. Let's check. See, almost I have done it. Now if on edge bounce, for if on edge bounce, you need the change x or change y or set x to anything. So change x by 10, and if on edge bounce, that is, if the sprite touches the edge line, it will bounce. Now let's check it. I will recommend you to use the forever block only. See, it changed its direction, and it is not going anymore. It will change the direction, and it will not move anymore if it touches the edge. Okay, now let's check another block. I will recommend you to take the forever if clicked. If any button is clicked, then if touching edge, then bounce. Now set rotation style left right. I will recommend you to use the forever block only. Forever if, and the sensing touching edge, set rotation style left right, and if then, and if any key, I take it the space key only, and you can also use any other keys. There are many options. I will take the space only as it is the default. Change x by 10. Now let's check it, and while we click the green flag button, it will not move until we press the space button. Okay, and if it touches the edge, it will set the rotation style to the left or right. Okay, we can also use the change x by 10 button, and if we take the change x by 10 button, then we have to press the green flag button regularly. Okay, now throw it away. Now let's check the x position. What I can say about the x position, it will if the x position of the sprite is more than a or less than a or equal to a specified number, then it will do a certain task. So forever I can't show you the task because I don't know what it will happen if, and always use the operators block while you use the x position, y position. It can also be used to show the sprite one x position or the y position or the direction. In the direction it will show this one. See, it is the direction. It could be shown. Okay, so this way you can use these blocks in games, puzzles, creating animations and stories. You can check my channel, and I have created a lot of videos about Scratch, about making interesting games in Scratch and also programming. So friends, for today this much only, and if you feel that the video is very interesting and it is very helpful, then please hit the like button under the video and subscribe my channel Bourbon Boss for more programming and coding videos like this, and press on the bell icon to receive all the notifications that will come first. So thanks for watching the video. Thank you.